God bless TikTok. I was not aware of the save to buy scheme until today. Is this something that you've come across? But it seems like a really decent scheme where you basically need only 1% of the value of the property saved to buy it. Let's look at this TikTok in more detail and come to a conclusion on whether it's actually a viable product or not.
This scheme right here might be the best scheme I've seen so far for first-time home buyers, and let me break down the reasons why. The Save to Buy scheme was only launched a few weeks ago, so it is still fairly new, but it basically allows first-time home buyers to move into the property before they've saved the down payment. How it works is that you'll basically move in and start paying rent as if you were renting, but the rent that you're paying on this property actually goes towards your deposit. So that...
Wow. So you move in, the rent that you pay goes towards your deposit rather than just being money that goes into a black hole to the landlord. That sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie.
Onto something here. You'll have up to 2 years to save for this deposit, which, as I said, once you move into this property, the rent that you'll be paying while staying there will all go towards your deposit. In order to be eligible for this scheme, you obviously have to be a first-time home buyer, you have to have been employed for at least 3 months, and you must have 1% of the overall property's value saved. You also have...
I mean, those criteria are quite relaxed, good criteria. You know, having a job for 3 months. You'd expect most people who are looking to buy a house would have an employment for 3 months. 1%, I mean, that is achievable. Come on. I mean, you can save that in the space of a year. Yeah, and being a first-time home buyer, yeah, legit, not bad.
You have to be approved for this scheme, which will take things into account like your affordability and your credit score, a bit similar to a mortgage.
Yeah, she hit the nail on the head. That's all standard stuff for a mortgage anyway.
Now, as with anything, there are some limitations, and it's mainly around availability. This scheme is currently available at only 2 of Fairview's developments, which are in Essex and West London. So if you...
Pause. West London. So I don't even have to get on the internet and Google what the average price of a house... Well, these are like new builds as well. Damn. A new build... development flat house in West London, you're gonna be starting at what, 450, 500k? Again, not saying that it's not worth it or a good scheme, but put it this way, a new build property in West London, that same new build, you copy and paste it and you put it in, I don't know, somewhere like Croydon, East London, other parts of London, it's going to be cheaper. So you're going to pay premium for a new build in West London specifically, guaranteed. Don't know so much about Essex, but Essex is pretty big, isn't it? So it depends on a part of Essex, but I know there are some parts of Essex as well that are really expensive.
If you are looking to purchase outside of that catchment area, I don't think it's available for you just yet. If you do want to get your foot on the property ladder in or around London, which by the way is extremely hard at the minute, this might be something to consider.
So I'm just having a quick look at the comments, because I always love to look at the comments on TikToks, social media in general. There's always a catch with these things. To be applicable for the scheme, you need to be already earning 60 to 70 grand per year. 60 to 70 grand per year. Oh my days. The catch is to be able to afford a 500 grand after 2 years, or else you're homeless. All new builds are a scam in my opinion. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the comments, because the comments are wild, because I'll just be here laughing and scrolling for a long time because they are entertaining. Okay, first of all, 60 to 70 grand. I mean, the average wage in the UK is what? Around about 35k? It's going to be really hard to qualify, okay, for this scheme, if that is true. If you need to earn between 60 to 70 grand per year, most people in the UK do not earn that. If you're earning that, you're basically in what, the top 1% of earners in the UK. Madness. You need to be able to afford the 500k mortgage after the 2 years. I mean, yeah, affordability wise, you'd hope that your circumstances don't change. And that when it comes to actually, because you're going to have to apply for a mortgage at the end of that period, that you qualify. All new builds are a scam in my opinion. I wouldn't say they're a scam, but it comes back to my point that I made at the beginning of this video, right? That you're going to you pay a premium for new builds anywhere, right? I paid a premium for the new build that I live in now, and I don't live in West London. I'm in another part of London, okay? That is not as expensive as West London, but I just had my property valued within the last month, and it's still £30,000 less than I paid for it. So I paid a premium. That's just the way it is. You pay a premium for new builds. So yeah, hit me up in the comments below. What do you think of this product? If you right now, you're looking to buy your first ever property and get on the housing ladder for the first time, 1% save, cool. 3 months in a job, cool. First ever house, cool. But you need to earn over £60,000 per year. Are you qualifying for this? Also, the property is going to be at least £400,000. Is it worth it to you? Okay, let me know. Interesting one. Thank you for watching. This year, I'm making a video every month to answer any questions that you have for me. So whether you want to know whether you should invest in a limited company or in your own name, whether you should buy a flat or a house, what is the best way to get started in property, or who my barber is, just let me know. You can ask me in the comment section below, on Instagram, on TikTok, and I'll make a video dedicated to your questions. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.